Greetings my lovelies, and thank you for stopping by the circle today. In honor of today's video, I am wearing my, let me stand up a second, Pan's Labyrinth shirt. Because today I am reviewing The Savior's Champion by Jenna. Let's go. So this is the first book that I decided to read for my indie summer reads. Mainly because I've been following Jenna for a few years on her YouTube channel, and then her new book, The Savior's Champion, came out. And I don't know why, but I decided to wait because I guess I was afraid that it wasn't going to be good. Which is, I guess, a fear that I have with every writer. But I bit the bullet and I bought it, and I'm so glad that I did because I'm going to give this book a solid 4 stars. I think I spent an entire day reading this and finished it in like a day and a half. And the only reason why I put it down is because my husband came home and he was demanding that I spend time with him. Sorry. Basic premise of this story is that there's this world where everything was going to shit until this savior was born who has magic powers that heals the land and creates this wonderful, peaceful society. However, not every society is actually a utopia when you get down to it, because when the savior becomes of age, which basically means she's legally allowed to marry, they have what's called the Sovereign's Tournament. Now the Sovereign is the savior's husband, whoops, is the savior's husband. And so people from all over the kingdom apply, and then they compete in this gladiatorial maze style fight to the death for her hand. Kind of barbaric, you know? So it's that time in this book, so that's what starts the whole thing, and then we meet our main character, Tobias, who joins not because he wants to bang a royal, no. He joins because his sister and his mom need money. So even if he dies, he knows that the money that they get from him joining the tournament would be enough to set them up for a while. And it would be a better life for his sister, who is paralyzed from the waist down due to an accident. Now, we meet a bunch of other characters. They're classified as savants, which are like your artsy crafts guys, intellectuals. You have your nobles, which of course the guys who are of royal blood, and then you have beasts, which are basically your giant meat fucking heads. So while they're in the labyrinth, after each ordeal and challenge where they're all fucked up and injured, some of the savior's court, Layla, who is another predominant character, comes in to heal them and fix them and things of that nature. Well, Layla and Tobias start to develop a relationship, and that causes some fucking problems. And I'm gonna stop it there because I do not want to give anything else away. Let me just say that if it were not for my penchant to read the last page of a book just so that I can know how it ends, I would have never seen this twist that was coming. I would have never seen it. I would have just been contabulary reading, and when the shoe dropped, I would have been like, what? But like I said, I have a bad habit of reading the last page of a book, especially like when I'm really into it. Oh my god, I can't wait to figure out how this ends. Let me read the last page. Yeah, sorry. Spoiler for myself. But, you know, as a whole, this book was very easy to read. I really got sucked in hella quickly, and the characters were likable that were supposed to be likable. You really did feel for these guys, a lot of them whom really had a whole myriad of reasons of going in. You hated the people that you were supposed to hate, and outside of the overuse of the words cock, cunt, and loon, I really didn't have any issues with this book. So, if you've read Jenna's book, The Savior's Champions, please comment below and let me know what your favorite part is. My favorite part would have to be, spoiler warning, is when Tobias does his little teleporting fight thing. When I could just feel his joy of like manically laughing like as he fucks around with that dude. I can't even remember who he was fighting with, I'm sorry. But yeah, that was my favorite. So let me know what's yours and comment below, and if you haven't read it, you need to read it. Either go check it out on the ebook, request it from your local library if you're broke, or find a friend and borrow it from them. Either which way. And I'll also supply Jenna's link to her YouTube channel below, because if you're also an aspiring writer, she's amazing. She gives some sound advice with just the right amount of sarcasm and humor and appropriate place swear words. And I love her. She is the cyborg queen. So anywho, that is my first review for my indie summer reads. I have a few more that I'm working through right now, so hopefully I may have like 1 or 2 by next week, because I know one of them I'm definitely going to go through really quick because I just love this writer and I'm like yes, 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 yes. And another one is from a writer that I don't know, so yeah. We'll find out what they are next week. Want to see what else I'm doing? Please check out my other social media platforms here listed below. And if you would like to become a full-fledged member of the circle, head on over to my Patreon page below and become a supporter today. You will get access to Patreon-only content, early access to special contents, in-depth look at what I am currently working on now, especially the character snapshots for the Serpent's Coils. Anywho, that's all that I have for today. I will see you all later on the circle. Bye!